Okay, so rational functions. We're going to get a common denominator. So we have 5 times x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1. I just multiplied top and bottom by x squared plus 1 plus 3 x squared plus 1. So I can combine these. I can say 5x squared plus 5 plus 3 over x squared plus 1. And I get 5x squared plus 8 over x squared plus 1. And the thing that stands out to me as I look at this is that I can't factor the top to give myself any zeros. So this graph must not cross the x-axis. And I can't make the bottom 0 either, so there are no vertical asymptotes. However, if you notice, the degree on the top and bottom are the same. And when that happens, I take the ratio of the coefficients. So this is a 1, right? So my horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 5 over 1, or just 5. Okay? So that's, I can say that. I have a horizontal asymptote at 5. And what happens when x is 0? Well, when x is 0, x equals 0 gives me the y-intercept. And that's going to be, if x is 0, here and here, those go away. And I just get 8 over 1, or y is equal to 8. That's the other piece. So I have a horizontal asymptote. Maybe I should write that as y equals 5. And I have a y-intercept of 8. And that's all I know. So let's see here. How can I draw this? I'm going to say, I know what happens at 8. I hit the axis. And then I also know I have this asymptote, horizontal asymptote, which I'm allowed to cross, but I don't think there's going to be any need to cross it. I'm not going down and hitting the x-axis anywhere that I know of. I could plot some test points, but basically I'm going to hug the horizontal asymptote until I get up here, and then I'm going to go up to hit it, and then I'm going to come back down on the other side and go back to the asymptote. And that is what the graph does, and it's kind of weird. Yours is going to be, I think, more satisfying because you can do a little bit more. My last two have been very strange, so I did them so that, you know, I felt like if I had you do one of these, you'd say, you know, what's going on? Yours is much more what we would expect from a rational function. Vertical asymptotes. I forget which you have, but you have some more defining characteristics, and you'll probably want to have you know, a little plot. I could do that too. I could say when x is 2, what happens when x is minus 2? And kind of see what happens around the y-intercept. But it's going to be pretty boring on mine. Okay.